Hey YouTube, Red Ice 115 here to let you know that Dark Side Dimension Taya is now available to unlock for you in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Now, if you already got her from the first time she around, hey, there's still some content in there for you to go back and still play the event because we got two cards in there which I will go over at the end of the video. And also, there's also a new skill for us for the people who already got Dark Side Dimension Taya. But anyway, let's go into the game and check it out. Okay, now for my newbies here that just getting into Duel Links or Miss Taya when she was just leaving the game, well, now's your chance to get her. And how you'll get her is by doing her event, where right now, as of today, you can hop in and go and earn a total of 500,000 points, meaning you will have Dark Side Dimension Taya once you get, well, this gem right here. And as you get the gem, you get a nice little cutscene, which you can see in my previous video where I went over Dark Side Dimension Taya and some of her elite skills. But anyway, let me actually go to the character and show you what you actually get to her for the people who didn't see that last video. And also for the fact that I didn't go over none of her skills or level up rewards in that video. But anyway, let's get over this. Now of course, she gives us gems for her level 2 reward. And then she gives us Witchcraft Masterpiece. That's right, if you're not playing this event, you should, because Witchcrafters is a powerful deck in Duel Links right now. And you should definitely be playing it. It's tons of fun. But granted, it is getting hit from the Lightsworn engine of the deck. So it's gonna see a little bit diminishing, but not much. It should still be a really good competitive deck. But anyway, this card right here, Witchcraft Masterpiece, it's usually a 1-of or 2-of, your choice. But if you control a Witchcraft monster, target one spell card in your graveyard, well, spell card in either graveyard, add one card with the same name from your deck to your hand during either player's turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card and any number of spell cards from your graveyards. Okay, now one thing I didn't notice about this card that could help with the transition with it being, or the Lightsworn engine of it being hit, is the fact that it says either player's graveyard. So I might go to the lab later and try to mix Witchcrafters with Dark Magician to see how that works out. But anyway, level 4, she gets a skill that's generic between most of the female characters in Duel Links, and that is Holy Guard, which allows you to take no damage during your turn. So if your opponent just for some reason boosts their attack points up to get over your monsters so they don't lose their stuff, well, Holy Guard will keep you from taking the damage from that horrible thing that happened to you. Level 7, we get the card, the Fortune in the Sky, or Fountain in the Sky. When a light monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can remove that monster from play and gain life points. Now there's plenty of better cards in the game to actually gain life points off of, and if you're all about the life point gain, you might as well play Realm Mages. Then another key piece to their not their Realm Mage deck, but the Witchcraft deck, Witchcraft Adele. Her effect is quirky. You can discard one spell card, spell summon one Witchcrafter monster from your hand except her, and you can tribute this card, then target one spellcaster monster in your graveyard except her. And if you can only use her effects once per turn. Now see, this is making me more excited for this whole Dark Magician Witchcrafter deck idea, because I'm pretty sure it'll kind of make her the star over, well, Madame, because Madame is good, but I think she'll be fun. Okay, anyway, on level 20, we got the skill Grid. Well, if you don't know, the skill got nerfed in the last ban list, not the one that's currently up in the game. If you have 4,000 or more life points at the start of the turn, your life points will not fall below 1. Works one time only. When this skill is applied, you can only spell summon one monster until the end of your next turn. So yeah, this skill got hit really bad because it was being really abused, and in decks like Realm Mages, you can just boost your life points up and keep the skill going all day. That's part of the reason why, well, it's down to 1 now. working once, I mean. And then the last card that we have, the second next to last card we have in her level of rewards is this one, Merciless Descent. Select one of your fairy type monsters that is removed from play and spell summon it. When this card is removed from the field, destroy that monster. When the monster is destroyed, destroy this card. So it's a spell summon for fairies. So if you're playing counter fairies, this might be a good 1-of or 2-of in the deck. Let's see. Okay, and the last card we have to go over her is Mystic Woke. You tribute one monster, select either its attack or defense, and gain life points to that monster. Now, I do kind of like this card, but the fact that you have to tribute the monster, depending on what you're playing, it can be okay. But let's see. Yep, mainly gems, repeats, and the last card you get once he's maxed out level 35, Cupid Dunk, cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster unless that monster has a higher level. On return, during your standby phase, you can increase this card level by 1. Sorry, I was just thinking of Star Blast. I know Star Blast lets you increase the monster level, so you could kind of get some Netherkins with Power of the Guardian and Cupid Dunk and Star Blast. Like, that'd be a nice little combo to make it where nothing can get over her. And I keep doing it. But anyway, now that we went over Dark Side Dimensions Taya's level up rewards, let's go over her skills. Now, the first skill I'm going to go over is one for my vets that's decided I'm going to skip out on this event. She's getting a new skill in this event, which is called All Monsters. That's called Up for the Fight. All monsters you control that were summoned this turn gain soon's attack until the end of this turn. The skill can only be used once per turn, twice per duel. Now, there's tons of other skills that are better for attack points boost, like Ties That Bind and plenty of other ones. But hey, it's a new skill. Might as well pick it up. Don't know when you're gonna play Taya. Now, most of her skills are repeats, but one new one here is Magistic Girls. The attack of Magistic Girl monsters you control is increased by 100 for each Magistic Girl monster you control. So if you're playing like a weird hybrid Dark Magician deck mixed with Dark Magician Girl, hey, you got another way to gain attack points. And plus, this is another combo off with Kiwi Girl too, or Kiwi Magician Girl. Again, skills, we went over these two. Went over, and then the only skill that she have left that's unique to her is called the Magician Girls, which basically says if you have 4 or more Magician Girl monsters with different name in your deck, you will have an improved chance of starting with a Magician Girl in your hand, or in your starting hand. But that's all of her skills and level of rewards. And now the last thing I have to do before I go is point out some new things about this event to my veterans that already done this event the first time she was around. And that is the fact that there's 2 new cards in her event that we did not get before for outside of the Ritzcrafter support. Now, like I said, on the 10th, we gain that skill Up for the Fight. So make sure to get your points up so you can get that skill once episode 6 is available. There's also a new card sleeve for people that already played through this event once. And then for my vets, for new cards, we're getting Victoria well, I keep wanting to say Victoria Dragon every time I say this name just because I see the dragon. But Victoria, and there's a fairy monster, light, level 4. And its effect is once per turn, you can target one dragon type monster in your opponent's graveyard. Spell summon that target to your side of the field. Your opponent cannot target physical fairy type monsters except this one. Now, to me, this would be a fun card to use in like counter fairies or even a fairy deck that I haven't seen play in a while in Duel Links, like let me try to think of the name. Melodious. Like, you can run this as a 1 or whatever and just jack your opponent's blue eyes that they've been milling this whole game. But anyway, we also got Athena, which was a monster I used in Legacy of the Duelists and in Millennium Duels on PS4 and PS3. Now what she does, if another fairy monster is spell summoned, inflict 300 damage to your opponent. Once returned, you can send one face-up fairy monster you control to the graveyard except Athena, then target one fairy monster in your graveyard except Athena and spell summon that target. Now, to me, Athena is a very powerful card, and you should definitely get her for any fairy deck. And I'm thinking about actually farm the event out just so I can make a deck based around her, because I think we do have a few cards that can shortcut her way out. But anyway, once again, if you're new, we got Witchcrafter cards in this event that you need to build the deck if you're interested in playing Witchcrafters. And then once again, also, once you get to 300,000 points, I believe it was. Oh no, 500,000 points. Dark Side of the Dimension Tail will be unlocked for you. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. I'm going to get back to, well, recording replays of a new deck I've been working on that I do want to share with all you on the channel. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.